Hello, and welcome back to Spittin Sports with Lamar. I am Casey Lamar, and I'm coming at you from the 256. Today, I'm just going to talk about the championship series. You got the NL championship series, the AL championship series. Those two matchups are finally set in stone. We know who's playing. We know who the final four teams fighting for World Series championship. We know who those four teams are, and I'm just going to talk about who's in those, and I'm going to give a prediction on who I think's going to win those series. But let's just go ahead and get right to that. So, on Friday, you have the first game of the NLCS, the National League Championship Series. You have the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers, 1 seed versus the 2 seed. This series starts on Friday, 7:09 Central Time on Fox Sports 1. The game will be taking place at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Clayton Kershaw is the starter. I believe they've already announced that. He's going to be the starter for the Dodgers, and the Brewers have not said who will start. The bullpen, we saw them even go one of the games that when they swept the Rockies, they even used just the bullpen pitchers for the entirety of the game and won. But like I said, they swept the Rockies 3-0 in the divisional series. The Dodgers, it took 4 games, but they dispatched the Braves pretty easily when all was said and done. 3-1. But I just, right now, it is so hard. You just cannot go. You just cannot go against the Brewers right now, in my opinion. 11 straight wins. 11 straight wins currently. Haven't lost a postseason game. Number 1 seed, and they are just, the bullpen is lights out. The offense is getting runs. They're the hottest team in baseball. I really do think the Brewers will find a way to make it to the World Series this season. I know a lot of people are looking at the Dodgers. The Dodgers did make it to the World Series last year and lost in Game 7 to the Astros. But there's just something about this Brewers team that you like. And I mean, obviously, unless you're a fan of the Dodgers or a division rival of the Brewers, but there's just something you like. They're fun to watch. They have fun playing. The bullpen is lights out. The offense, they're just fun to watch. That's just the only way I know how to put it. But I do think the Brewers get this one done in 6 games. I'm going Milwaukee in 6. They're just so hot right now. I will say they lose a couple games in this series. Finally, I don't think there's any way they keep winning game after game how they have. There's no way that they do that. But I am taking Milwaukee in the National League Championship Series, and Milwaukee is my first team. I'm putting in the World Series. I think Milwaukee gets it done in 6 games and take the National League this season. But as far as the American League goes, last night that one was completely set and ready to go. You got the Houston Astros, defending World Series champion Houston Astros, taking on the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox, best team in baseball in the regular season. They just kept it going. From start to finish, they were the best team in baseball this season. Most wins in franchise history. Got it done against their number 1 rivals in the Yankees in the divisional series in 4 games as well. And of course, neither team has picked their pitchers for the starting game, but that series does not start till Saturday, October 13th at 7:09 Central Time on TBS. Will be the national coverage. Also on that Saturday, you have Game 2 of the Dodgers at the Brewers, which will begin at 3:09 Central Time on Fox. And obviously, no pitching matchup has been decided there. But as far as the ALCS, I'm going to go real easy on this one. I like what Houston's done the last several years. Obviously, they won the World Series last season. But the Boston Red Sox are just too good. Just too good in the end. I'm going to say 7 games. I think this one goes the distance. 7 games. But I'm just going to go with the Red Sox. Best team in baseball all season long. Pitching is outrageous. We saw that offensive explosion a couple nights ago, 16 runs. They've got it all. The Brewers and the National side, they've got it all going on, especially with their bullpen and the way they can hit the ball with that lineup. But Boston, just everything about that team. They wanted to win a World Series. They went out and got the players to do that. And I think I think it's Boston and the Milwaukee Brewers playing for the World Series championship this season. As far as that goes, I will talk about the World Series when we know who is playing in that series. I might talk about these games in another video, like what to expect the rest of the series, something like that. But I just wanted to quickly talk about the NLCS ALCS, who I think is going to win, and that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk about with those two games. And then, like I say every week, tomorrow, Thursday, is going to be the NFL picks. Friday will be college football picks. But if you did enjoy this video, give a big thumbs up, like the video, share the content, and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, and of course the football videos that I've been putting out 4 days a week to this point. And who knows what else I might talk about. Something happens, might decide to make a video about that. But this has been Spittin' Sports with Lamar. I am Casey Lamar. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.